Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Go Intelligent Sports Podcast Show. It is the day after the Chicago debacle. We're going to discuss some of the stuff that we seen yesterday, as well as some of the injury news, as well as Dennis Allen's post-game game ball speech. I got a lot to say about all that. Hey, before we get into that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Pretty much bring you everything Saints news. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of football season. With the help of you, I can do that. With that being said, also hit the notification bell so you know when I post these videos. Let's get into it. So yesterday, Dennis Allen got the game ball from Ben Johnson. Why he got the game ball, I don't know. The defense did play very, very, very good. It seems to me that he wanted to be a little petty too with getting the game ball. But let's talk about the speech. Let's look at the speech right now, and then I'll come back to you and tell you what I think about said speech from Coach Dennis Allen.
Four in a row.
That's right. Hey, what do you say?
Hey, man, I'm proud of you guys so much. That was a huge week for us, and the reason why we didn't handle the short week well the first go-around, so much better this go-around. Let me tell you something. Offense, 200 yards on the ground. Defense, another 4 turnovers. Holy cow. I got one game ball for right now. We'll have more tomorrow. I have one game ball right now, okay? Already talked about defense, 4 turnovers, okay? Defense, 44 yards on the ground, all right? Defense, 4 sacks. Dennis Allen, come here!
Hey, listen. Hey, sometimes the good Lord just has a freaking plan for you that you don't know about.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes you ain't good enough for somewhere else. That's perfectly fine.
Yes, sir.
I love being here.
Yes,
And I love being with this group of guys.
Yes, sir.
You guys work your damn ass off.
Yes, sir.
Right? But 4 ain't enough.
Yeah.
4 ain't enough. Next one. Let's go get that one.
What is this man talking about? What is this man talking about? The man said, sometimes the good Lord just has a plan for you that you don't know about. And sometimes you're just not good enough for somebody else. You goddamn right you're not good enough for... Man, look, bruh, what are we talking about here? Because I had to do a little research because I had forgot just how bad you were. Man, look, what are we talking about here? With the Saints. I'm just going to go with the Saints. I can give you a total head coaching record, too. We can do that, too, because that just makes it even worse. But with the Saints, you started at 7-10 your first year. Okay, respectable. Should have been better, though. But you botched the Jameis Winston injury debacle, had Andy Dalton out there starting. The next year, you were 9-8 with your man Derek Carr that you brought over from Oakland that got you fired, right? Then you come in, you win the first 2 games. I'm on YouTube talking mad cash money stuff about we going to the Super Bowl, we doing this, we doing that. We had beaten the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys by 1,000-10. Like, we were rolling. And then you dropped the game to Philadelphia. Then you dropped the game to Atlanta. And I ain't necessarily tripping on the game to Philadelphia because they eventually won the Super Bowl. But you dropped the game to Atlanta, sorry, Tell. And that game was very winnable. Young Wei Koo had his very first career kicking a field goal in that game. All right, let's talk about it. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Then Atlanta, Philadelphia, Kansas City, Denver Broncos, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. By then, we're playing Spencer Rattler. And, we're playing with with people that's coming off the street at wide receiver and other positions, offensive line and whatnot. But then we go to Carolina and you get your players back. You got Derek Carr back. You got Taysom Hill back. You had Chris Olave in the first quarter until Derek Carr throws him into a damn brick wall, gives him a hospital ball, and we dropped the game to Carolina, who we had beat to sleep the very first game. And then we got rid of you. So I don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes you're just not good enough for anybody. You act as if we fired you when we were 7-2 and not 2-7. What are we talking about here? Not only that, but let's go to your total win record. 4-12, 4-12, 0-4. It seems to be you get 3 years somewhere and you get worse as the time goes on, and then the people get rid of you. Because that's what your record was in Oakland. 4-12, 4-12, then 0-4, they fired you. You have a total win record of 26-53. Your career winning percentage as a head coach is, hold up, I can do some quick math. Right here. Right here. I'm going to get it for you. 26 divided by 53. That's going to be 32. We got some decimals in here. Move that decimal. It says 32. 32%. I'm going to give you one because he got some decimals in here, and I don't want to cheat you. Because you're already bad. I don't want to cheat you anymore. I'm going to say 33%. You have a career winning percentage of 33%. That means out of every 10 games, you only win 3. Of course you're going to be. If I had a in my profession, if I performed at a 32 percentile, I would be out of business. I would be fired. I would not be able to work anywhere. You think about it. Think about it. The only place 32% is great is baseball. Maybe basketball if you're shooting 3-pointers. Winning games as a head coach, not one of them. No. So when we think about it, you damn right you wasn't good enough for us. We thought you was going to be good enough for you. We thought Oakland gave you a bad rap. You know, you just didn't get a fair shakeout. Then you come here and you do the same thing. Of course we got rid of you. But that's not even here nor there. Let's talk about this year. Yes, you beat the Saints. Your defense looked like the 85 Bears out there yesterday. But let's go over these rankings as a defensive unit because I don't think you're going to get much of a chance with Ben Johnson being 27. You're 27 overall with the defense. Your rush, we couldn't run the ball, but hey, 31 in that. That means there's only one team worse than you. Your pass defense is 15. Your scoring defense is 27. Yeah, you look good yesterday. How you going to look next week when you go play the Ravens? They say Lamar Jackson coming back. I want to see it. I will be paying attention. Mr. Dennis Allen talking that riffraff and that cash money malarkey about you, the Lord, the good Lord. Leave him out of it. He ain't had nothing to do with that. He ain't know. You was trash. We got rid of you. Yes, we did, and rightfully so. And you ain't performing much better in Chicago either. Yeah, you won yesterday's game, but yeah, we'll see how that continues to go. Trash man. Weenie. Imbecile. I got all the words for him. Dennis Allen just makes my skin crawl. Make my ass itch, dude. Make me sick, man. Moving right along. We got some unfortunate news today. Some really, really terrible news. The hits just keep on coming for the Saints, and we can't just get out of our own way. Eric McCoy gone for the season, torn bicep. Kendre Miller, torn ACL. I told y'all yesterday that Dennis Allen and Kendre Miller cannot be within 100 yards of each other, and Kendre just ends up hurt, and it happened, and this time it's for the long ride. He's gone for the season with a torn ACL. we got to start having a conversation about Eric McCoy. Is he going to be in this team's future with these injuries? I just hope this does not impact the Saints draft stat. Like, I don't want any more offensive linemen in the first round. Please, for the love of God, please, if you care anything about me, don't do it. Please. Not even in the first 3 rounds. I don't care, man. Go get a center out of free agency. Do not waste any draft picks on offensive linemen. Please don't. We need playmakers. We need dogs. We got a lot of puppies out there. We need some dogs. Kendrick gone for the year. I swear, we'd have played any other teams in the NFL, any other ones. Kendrick Miller would have been okay. Soon as we put Dennis Allen and Kendrick within 100 yards of each other, all of a sudden he gets injured again. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Eric McCoy, oh my God, torn bicep, man. We wasn't going to no playoffs anyway or nothing like that, but these injuries, man, I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. What I can say is that we don't need to put Tyler Shuck into the game. I see a lot of people calling for Tyler Shuck. Now that we're going to have a new center out there, too, and the offensive line already was terrible. It's not like we was that great at the offense at pass protection anyway. And we see Alvin Kamara can't pass block, or he just won't pass block. When we don't need to do that to Tyler. Let Tyler continue to develop, take the mental reps. Do not put Tyler into the game. Let Spencer just work it out. Spencer's not playing half bad. Yesterday it was a bad game. And also, I got to say this. Y'all seem to have selective memory. Spencer Rattler game yesterday wasn't his first bad game. We did lose by like 30 or something to the Seattle Seahawks. And Spencer wasn't playing good at all. Did he have 4 turnovers? No, but he still had a turnover, and he could have had multiple. They dropped a couple passes. Also, when I talk about Spencer, I am solely referring to his accuracy. He's not an accurate quarterback. I don't care how mad you get. I don't care how much you say I'm not on Spencer's side. He's not accurate. Period, point blank. Anytime we need it, and yesterday it came to a head. He got picked off because the pass was behind Mason Tipton. The pass in the Buffalo game was behind Brandon Cooks. The pass with Chris Olave in the end zone at the San Francisco game was behind him. Stop arguing with me and look at the game and get your emotions out of it. Just don't do that. Do I want Spencer to succeed? Yes, because I'm a Saints fan. I want any quarterback to succeed for the Saints. But he's not accurate. He's not it. He's not. He's not. So do with that as you will. Whatever. Y'all can get in the comments again, but that still won't change the fact that Spencer is missing people because he's throwing behind them or he's throwing right at them. Now, I just wanted to come on here with this, make a real quick video. Once again, Dennis Allen is a weenie. Eric McCoy and Kendrick Miller out for the year with torn ACL injury for Miller and a torn bicep for Eric McCoy. So it's next man up. Devin Neal is about to get a whole lot of more carries. So we're going to see what Devin Neal has to offer. That's another draft pick that we took this year. So let the rookies play, man. Let the rookies play. We 1-6. What else can we do? We 1-6. What else is there? 1-7 when Tampa Bay come to the Dome this week, I hope we win, but chances are we won't. We'll be 1-7. We playing right now for a top 3 pick, man. The only people standing in our way is the New York Jets, and we're going to get the Dookie Bowl with them later this year in December. And we're going to get another turd bowl with the Miami Dolphins because it looked like Mike McDaniel, he not gonna make it by then. They might be playing with a new quarterback and coach by the time we get to them Thanksgiving weekend. So everything gonna shake out. Everything gonna shake out. We either gonna be number 1, number 2, or number 3. It's gonna shake out, and we gonna find it out. But this has been another episode of the Good Intelligent Sports Podcast Show. You could have been in the world, but you decided to share with me today, and I appreciate you for that. Until next time, peace.